Got Lyft out too, so let's hit those numbers really quickly here, Julie. I see adjusted Ebitda 66.6 million. I see revenue 1.22 billion. That is matching estimates, so it's in line. Q4 rides 191 million. That's up 26% year over year. And I'm just looking for Q1 adjusted Ebitda. They're calling for between 50 and 55 million here.
Yeah, interesting here.
And that, by the way, is topping estimates, which I think helps explain what you're seeing here in the after
hours.
Yeah,
definitely. An outsized move. You know, I was looking at this, speaking of outsized moves, I was looking at some data from Evercore ISI that suggests that the move that we have seen, both in companies that have beat on the top and bottom line and those that have missed, the reactions are bigger than they've been compared to the 5-year average. And here's yet another example of this big sort of outsized move that we are seeing here in shares of Lyft. You talked about the adjusted Ebitda numbers here, and you know, gross bookings up 17% is interesting, especially given what we heard from Uber, which sort of seems to emphasize this is not a zero-sum game, that both of these platforms can continue to grow, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, to your point, it was interesting going into this print. The stock was up about 15% over the past year. Rival Uber was up more than 100%, but certainly Lyft reports is getting rewarded here. Questions I'm interested. Driver supply, I'm interested in pricing. Could that be getting kind of more competitive? And its ad business, Julie. You know, remember they launched that kind of in-app advertising. Any kind of color and commentary you can get down that would be really interesting too. Because remember, we just heard from Uber, who now says they are already at a $900 million plus run rate on their ad business. So would love to see some color on there too.